Hello, this is Niev with the Rainbow Cauldron, and this is your daily reading, daily general reading for January the 16th, 2014. And, excuse me. And with these daily readings, the first card that I put down will go in the center, and it will be from the Druid Animal Oracle deck. And this card will represent the general theme for the day, the general energy, or something to think about for the day. And then surrounding this card will be 4 cards from the Shadowscapes deck, tarot deck. One card representing the energies in the morning at at sunrise, and then at noon, high noon, and then sunset and nightfall, nighttime. Okay, so the first card is from the Druid Animal Oracle deck, and it is the salmon. And here's a closer look at salmon. Okay, and this really has a lot to do with rejuvenation. And yesterday we had a good turn of events from the previous 2 days before that. And today we're seeing just a rejuvenation from that. And things getting back to normal. One thing with the salmon is that they return to the place of their birth to mate. And I kind of see that story as being very relevant to the events from this week. And really talking about things getting back to normal. And I find it interesting that it's to mate because the energies from this week seem to tell a story about issues in a romantic relationship. So just using the term, to mate, it seemed kind of relevant for this. Even if your situation has nothing to do with love, and the energies are manifesting in different ways, this card really talks about coming back to normal and things getting back to normal after going through such a hard time, and then those situations kind of reversing and getting back to normal. Okay, so the cards that will be going around this card, for sunrise, we get the 9 of Cups. And oh, how interesting with all the fish. And we got this fish from the salmon. And just very pretty. Okay. And then at noon, we are getting the 2 of Cups again. And just like yesterday, this card showed up in the same exact position, 2 of Cups. Around sunset time, we get the sun, which showed up in the last reading, not in the same position, but and it's not uncommon to get repeat cards in a week because situations aren't just going to go away within a day. So it's not surprising to get the same sorts of energies and the same cards for daily readings. And the final card is the 9 of Wands. And that's interesting too because this was in the weekly reading. It was the first card, and we're getting near the end of the week here, but it's interesting that it's the same card from that weekly reading. And it's kind of an advice card, I would say. All right, so the beginning of the day, we're kind of still feeling that euphoria from yesterday. Yesterday we ended the day with the sun, and that just feeling totally rejuvenated and things becoming back to normal, and just being kind of elated about the turn of situations. And that's what we're getting here with the 9 of Cups. really just feeling at peace and happiness, your wishes coming true, that sort of feeling. And then for lunchtime, noon, around noon, we have the Two of Cups, which was in the same position yesterday. And so really just a coming together again with the person that you were having conflict with. Um, you know, for some people, this might indicate, you know, um, intimacy, putting it delicately, or it might just be further better communication with the person that you were having the issues with, just more coming together. Same sorts of energies from yesterday. And then around sunset, we're just still in that high. And that's what we're kind of feeling today here is with at least these three cards and even the salmon here, it's just feeling of elation, of positive energy, a real turn of feelings, just and still being in the high of those feelings. And that's what we get there. And finally, in the last card, with the Nine of Wands, I feel like the euphoria is not so much ending, but um, there's some logic being put to it and just watching. You just went through a tough situation, possibly with that person, and even though events have changed and you're thrilled and happy about it, you are being more cautious and you're kind of taking a step back here and just watching to see where this is going. And that's what we get with the Nine of Wands. Okay, and that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.